Live from the Mabee Center on the campus of Oral Roberts University, the Kiwanis Club of Tulsa presents the 1992 Miss Oklahoma Pageant. Starring Susan Powell, Miss America 1981, and Miss Oklahoma 1991, Gina Lynn Smith. Featuring Jane Giroux, Miss America 1967, and former Miss Oklahoma's Lisa Cornett Shelton, Laura Lee Kelly, and Tamara Marler Heckenkemper. Celebrating the Kiwanis Club of Tulsa's 20 years as sponsor of the Miss Oklahoma pageant and saluting its former reigning queens, Oklahoma's beautiful bouquet of roses. The 1992 Miss Oklahoma pageant is sponsored in part by Arby's, where different is good. By Healthy Futures, be good to your baby. By your Oklahoma Country Ford dealers, think Ford first. And by your local Diet Pepsi bottler. You've got the right one, baby. Uh-huh.
Some say love, it is a river that drowns the tender reed. Some say love, it is a razor that leaves your soul to bleed. Some say love, that never learns to live. When the night has been too lonely and the road has been too long, and you think that love is only for the lucky and the strong, just remember in the winter or beneath the winter stars lies the seed that with the sun's love in the spring becomes the
Tonight, let's welcome back that beautiful bouquet of roses, our former Miss Oklahomas. Let's meet them now. Miss Oklahoma 1966 and Miss America 1967, Jane Giroux. Jane has been a news anchor on television for many years and is now Vice President of Presbyterian Health Foundation and spokesperson for Oklahoma Health Center. Miss Oklahoma 1968, Beverly Drew. Beverly lives in Tulsa with her husband Craig Hoster and their 2 children and is very active as a civic volunteer, having received awards for her environmental work. Miss Oklahoma 1969, Jeannie Gambrell. Jeannie resides in Dallas, Texas, after a long career in Los Angeles, where she pursues a career which includes modeling, award-winning commercials, television, and theater. Miss Oklahoma 1971, Susan Supernaw. Program Director for Rural American Indian Science Education, which provides teacher training to rural and reservation schools across the country. She lives in Albuquerque with her husband Makoto Kato and her son Meko. Miss Oklahoma 1974, Debbie Knight. Debbie lives in Oklahoma City with her husband, Jack Derlin. She is active in many civic organizations and is an art consultant. Miss Oklahoma 1976, Lucia Miller. Lucia lives in Tulsa with her husband, John O'Connor, and their almost 4 children. She, too, is involved in many civic organizations. Miss Oklahoma 1978, Kendi Brown. Kendi and her husband, John Lohman, live in Weatherford, Oklahoma, where she is busy with her dance studio and also helps out with the Miss Southwestern Oklahoma State University pageant. Miss Oklahoma 1980 and Miss America 1981, Susan Powell. Susan lives in New York City with her husband David Parsons, where she is enjoying a career in musical theater. Miss Oklahoma 1980, Kathleen Allen. Kathy began her reign after I became Miss America. She lives in Paradise, California, with her husband, Jay Clark, and her 4 daughters, and she gives piano recitals locally. Miss Oklahoma, 1982, Nancy Chapman. Nancy travels and ministers with her husband, Ed Dufresne, and their 6-year-old son. They live in Moretta, California. Miss Oklahoma 1983, Trelinda Kerr. Trelinda lives in the Washington, D.C. area, where she produces her own special interest shows for Nostalgia Television, a cable network. Miss Oklahoma 1984, Julie Sunday. Julie lives in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, with her husband Joe Edwards and their 2 children, and works on their privately owned networking company. Miss Oklahoma 1986, Mignon Merchant. Mignon and her husband, Stan Ball, make their home in Edmond, Oklahoma. She is an assistant public defender for Oklahoma County. Miss Oklahoma, 1987, Lisa Cornett. Lisa and her husband, Mike Shelton, live in Blanchard, Oklahoma. She is seeking a degree in education after completing her mass communications degree. Miss Oklahoma 1988, Lori Kelly. Lori married her co-star in Discoveryland's Oklahoma, Michael Geyer. They live in Los Angeles, where they're continuing their careers in television, stage, and film. Miss Oklahoma 1989, Tamara Marler. Tamara and her husband, Jeff Heckenkemper, have a 1-year-old daughter, and they live in Tulsa, where she is working on her master's degree in business. Miss Oklahoma 1990, Cynthia White. Cindy is a certified public accountant, as is her husband, Tim Andrews, and is enrolled in law school at Oklahoma City University, where she ranked first in her class in her freshman year at law school. It's been so much fun, and we greatly appreciate having our former Miss Oklahomas with us for this 20th year reunion.
Now let's meet our 1992 Miss Oklahoma contestants.
Attending Southwestern Oklahoma State University.
Good evening, I'm Andrea Gianni Clark, Miss Broken Arrow, and I'm a sophomore at the University of Tulsa.
Hello, I'm Jill Wooten, Miss Carl Albert State College, where I'm currently a freshman.
Hello, I'm Amy Calhoun, Miss Chickasha, and I'm attending the University of Science and Arts of Oklahoma.
Hello, I'm Holly Ann Brees, Miss Claremore, attending the University of Tulsa Law School.
Good evening, I'm Jennifer Travis, Miss Clinton, a sophomore at SWOSU.
Good evening, I am Sue Ann Boggs, Miss Collinsville, a senior at the University of Tulsa.
Good evening, I am Brenna Williams, a graduate of Oklahoma State University, representing my hometown as their first Miss Coweta.
Good evening, I'm Bridget Creech, Miss Del City, a freshman at Rose State College.
Good evening, I am Tammy Lynn Barker, Miss Elk City, a sophomore at the University of Central Oklahoma. Good evening, I'm Amy Emery, Miss Enid, a junior at Oklahoma City University.
Hello, I'm Keely Fry, Miss Grand Lake, a senior at Oklahoma State University.
Hi, I'm Silver Claytor, Miss Jinx, a junior who will be attending Oklahoma State University.
Hello, I'm Angela Cole, Miss Lake Eufaula, a senior at the University of Central Oklahoma.
Hello, I'm Stacy Louder, Miss Lake Hudson, a sophomore at Oklahoma City University.
Good evening, I'm Melanie Bratcher, Miss Langston University, a senior at Langston University.
Good evening, I'm Stacy Brown, Miss Lawton, a graduate of Cameron University.
I'm Stacy Provine, Miss Midwest City, a sophomore at the University of Central Oklahoma. Hello, I'm Christy Wilkerson, a junior at UCO and proudly representing the city of Moore.
Good evening, I am Mona Lee Swanda, Miss Nakoma Park, a senior at the University of Oklahoma.
Good evening, I am Elizabeth Mosley, Miss Norman, a senior at Oklahoma City University.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chantel Smith, and I am representing Northeastern State University, while I am currently a junior.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Misty Jo Deemer, Miss Northern Oklahoma College, currently a sophomore at Northern Oklahoma College.
Hi, I'm Michelle Williams, Miss Northwest Oklahoma, a graduate of the University of Central Oklahoma, now working on my master's from Oklahoma State University.
Hello, I'm Erin Patterson, Miss Oklahoma City, a junior at the University of Oklahoma.
I am DeShermy Carter, Miss Oklahoma City University, a senior at Oklahoma City University.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Stacy Surface, a sophomore representing Oklahoma State University. Good evening, I'm Wendy Ann Valines, Miss Owasso, a sophomore at the University of Tulsa.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm
Susan Luckenbill, Miss Queen of the West, a junior at Oklahoma State University. Good evening, I'm Amber Talbot, Miss Red Carpet Country, a freshman at Southwestern Oklahoma State University. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Brittany McMullen, Miss Sarah, a sophomore at the University of Central Oklahoma. Good evening, I'm Miss Shawnee Carrie Candace Wright, a recent graduate from Oklahoma City University.
Hello, I'm Michelle Brown, Miss Skychuk area and a sophomore at Rogers State College.
Good evening, I am Stephanie Gunning, a junior proudly representing Southwestern Oklahoma State University. Good evening, I'm Carissa Copeland, Miss Stevens County, a senior attending Oklahoma State University. Good evening, I'm Tiffany Diane Craig, Miss Stroud, a graduate of the University of Oklahoma.
Good evening, I'm Tamara Parkhurst, Miss Tulsa, attending the University of Tulsa.
Good evening, I'm Lisa Groeschel, Miss Tulsa State Fair, currently a senior attending Oklahoma City University.
Good evening, I'm Marcy Barrett, Miss UCO of Edmond, a junior at the University of Central Oklahoma.
Good evening, I am Valerie Pratt, Miss University of Oklahoma, a recent graduate of the university.
I am Marty Ward, a senior at the University of Tulsa, proudly representing TU Golden Hurricane. Good evening, I'm Kimberly Wiles, Miss Western Plains, a junior at Cameron University.
Ladies and gentlemen, your mistress of ceremonies, Susan Powell.
There they are, Oklahoma's 43 reigning queens. One of them will represent Oklahoma in Atlantic City at the Miss America pageant in September. Beauty, talent, poise are personified in Your Miss Oklahoma for 1991. She's made countless numbers of friends in her travels this year across the state. Let's welcome her home now, Gina Lynn Smith.
Smith, the current Miss Oklahoma, and what an outstanding representative she's been. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jane Giroux. I'm your television hostess for this evening, and we're so very glad you could join us. Now, you just met 43 outstanding contestants, and in just a moment, you will hear the announcement of our top 10 for the Miss Oklahoma title of 1992. Now, one of the sponsors for the Miss Oklahoma pageant this evening is Arby's, where different is good.
Same deal, same taste.
Here's a whole lot of different. 5 Arby's regular roast beef sandwiches, only $5. That's 5 sandwiches piled high with our famous lean, fresh sliced roast beef, only $5 for a limited time. Or
same food, but Arby's is different.
Hey, different is good.
Get your opening night $3 off coupons for Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus only at Arby's.
Really think about what that smoke does to you, baby. You gotta think. Really think about what that drink does to you, baby. You gotta think.
For a healthy future, be good to your baby now. If you're pregnant, don't smoke or drink.
You have to give us healthy future. Healthy future. Healthy future. Because you're your baby. Now for a healthy future, you gotta think.
Once again, your Mistress of Ceremonies, Susan Powell.
And now it's time to learn the names of our 10 finalists for 1992. The judges started interviewing the 43 contestants Monday and watched them perform in physical fitness and swimsuit, evening gown, and talent competition. The contestants were scored individually by each judge, and these points have been tabulated by certified public accountants Richard R. Sullivan, Hardin Hart, and Glenn Elliott. Based on preliminary night scoring, the judges have selected the top 10 to compete again tonight. The remaining 33 contestants will receive $200 toward their education in addition to other awards. The top 10, in the order they will appear in competition, are contestant number 36, Miss Kowita Brenna Williams. Contestant number 43, Miss Oklahoma City University, DeShermy Carter. Contestant number 9, Miss Stroud, Tiffany Craig. Miss Northwest Oklahoma, Michelle Williams. Miss Tulsa, Tamara Parker. Miss Norman, Elizabeth Mosley. Miss Grand Lake, Keely Fry. Miss Stevens County, Carissa Copeland. Miss Tulsa State Fair, Lisa Groeschel. And Miss Oklahoma City, Erin Patterson. One of these beautiful young women will be your new Miss Oklahoma 1992.
There are no guns, no
Always great to be back in Oklahoma.
From a distance, you look like my friend, even though we are at war. From a distance, I just cannot comprehend what all this fighting is for. From a distance, there is harmony, and it echoes through the land. It's the hope of hopes. It's the love of loves. It's the heart of every man. It's the hope of hopes. It's the love of loves. These are the songs of every man. And God is watching us. God is watching us. God is watching us from a distance. Oh, God is watching us. God is watching us. God is watching us from a There's a change going on, it's a brand new day, like rolling thunder. Oklahoma's really breaking through in a winning way. Think forward first, think number one. Oklahoma and America, we're coming on strong. Have you driven a Ford lately? Think Ford first.
You know, there's real magic in Diet Pepsi. It's got that special aha ingredient. You got the right one, baby. Hey. Okay, girls. Now, what's that magic ingredient?
With 100% uh-huh.
As a leader in the Miss America family of state pageants and providing scholarships, the Miss Oklahoma pageant will make available more than $495,000 in scholarships. And the responsibility of judging these intelligent young women is very great, however. Our qualified judging panel represents many years of judging expertise, and let's meet them now. Writer, successful motivational speaker, and active civic worker, meet Miss Arkansas 1967, Sharon Evans Bale. Chairman of the Department of Music at Indiana State University in Terre Haute, say hello to Dr. Robert L. Cowden. President of the Board of Directors of the Miss Kansas Pageant. She has been involved in the Miss America program for over 18 years. Welcome her to Oklahoma, Marie Hansen. An instructor of debate, oral communication, and drama at Hattiesburg, Mississippi High School. With a wide range of theater credits, say hello to Michael Marks. I like that jacket, Michael Marks. President of Richard M. Reynolds Enterprises of Winston-Salem, North Carolina. He has over 20 years' experience in every phase of pageant. I like your jacket. Say hi to Richard M. Reynolds. Vice President of a commercial warehousing corporation. She's Executive Director of the Miss Iowa Pageant. Meet Kim E. Richardson. He's owner and director of Joel's House of Dance in Little Rock. His school was recently named one of the top 20 dance schools in all of America. Meet Joel Ruminer. Preliminary night's composite scores are used to determine the 10 finalists. That score is carried over for tonight's competition and will comprise 40% of the final tabulation. For our first competition, the judges will evaluate the contestants in physical fitness and swimsuit. 15% of her total score is gained in this competition. We begin with Miss Kawita Brenna Williams. Miss Oklahoma City University, DeShermy Carter. Miss Stroud Tiffany Craig. Northwest Oklahoma, Michelle Williams. Miss Tulsa, Tamara Parkhurst. Miss Norman Elizabeth Mosley. Miss Grand Lake Keely Fry. Miss Stevens County, Carissa Copeland. Tulsa State Fair, Lisa Groeschel. Miss Oklahoma City, Erin Patterson.
Just seen the first phase of competition, physical fitness and swimsuit. We'll be right back with the talent portion of this year's Miss Oklahoma pageant. Now, a word from Healthy Futures. Be good to your baby now.
The children of Oklahoma deserve a healthy future.
The Oklahoma State Medical Association is proud to join our First Lady in bringing a special message to all parents with children under the age of 2.
Every Oklahoma child's vaccinations are due by 2.
See your local physician or call your local health department.
At the county health department, your shots are free.
For the location of the health department nearest you, call 1-800-522-0203.
Same deal, same place, same deal, same taste.
Here's a whole lot of different. 5 Arby's regular roast beef sandwiches, only $5. That's 5 sandwiches piled high with our famous lean, fresh sliced roast beef, only $5 for a limited time. Or
Same food, but Arby's is different.
Hey, different is good.
Enter the Willow Rock Coloring Contest June 24th through 27th. Get free coloring books and entry blanks at all Tulsa area Arby's.
Welcome back, Gina Lynn Smith, Miss Oklahoma.
My year as Miss Oklahoma has been filled with a lot of excitement and opportunities. And I'd like to dedicate this song to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for making me the person that I am today and helping me through this wonderful year.
It's as though we see through clouded glass. Our eyes cannot see past this veil of tears of present pain. This world can never comprehend a love that will not end, a light that always will be there. For there, beyond the edge of time, is wisdom so
divine, the throne of truth, the shining way. And soon, in majesty, he'll come to take his people home, and in that bright and glorious day, we will see him as he is. Father God so holy, the truth in endless glory, we will see him as he is. The wisdom of the ages, the love that died to save us, we will see now all creation groans. At times we feel alone. We long to see our Father's face. For there the shadows disappear. Our eyes will then be clear to see the beauty of His face in that place. For we will see Him as He is. The Father God so holy, truth in endless glory, we will see Him as He is. Wisdom of the ages, the love that died to save us, we will see God bless you.
Thank you. Dina Lynn Smith, Miss Oklahoma. An extremely important phase of competition. Contestants will earn 40% of their score with their talent presentations. And tonight, beginning talent. Hello, Dolly's. Dolly Levi knows that the only way to trap the man she loves is to threaten to leave him. Singing Dolly's song, So Long, Dearie, is Miss Kawita Brenna Williams.
Goodbye. 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 Oh, don't try to stop me, Horace. Please. Wait a little hand and whisper so long, dear free. You ain't gonna see me anymore. And when you discover that your life is dreary, don't you come a knocking at my door. I'll be all down the fan singing that song that says you dog and hold you so. So wave your little hand and whisper so long, dearie, dearie. Should have said so long ago.
talent presentation is being done as entertainment, so it is not necessary for the audience to rise. Nothing stirs the emotions of Americans quite like our national anthem. To perform her spirited version of the Star-Spangled Banner, Miss Oklahoma City University, DeShermy Carter.
For the last time, name the secret ingredient that gives Diet Pepsi an unfair advantage.
Uh-huh.
Well, what is it?
It's like this, baby. You know it's uh-huh, 'cause the taste says uh-huh, baby.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
You got the right one, baby.
With 100% uh-huh.
Same job, same time, same lunch, same line. Arby's is different. Same meal, same place, same deal, same taste. Different, different, different.
Here's a whole lot of different. 5 Arby's regular roast beef sandwiches, only $5. That's 5 sandwiches piled high with our famous lean, fresh sliced roast beef, only $5 for a limited time. Or
same food, but Arby's is different.
Hey, different is good.
Showboats, Can't Help Lovin' That Man has made it from Broadway to the silver screen to concert halls and even Vegas. And here to perform the song Can't Help Lovin' That Man, Miss Stroud Tiffany Craig.
Got to swim, but they've got to fly. No one man to I can't tell love and that man of mine. No, 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 no. And tell me he's lazy, and tell me he's slow, and tell me I'm crazy. Well, maybe I know, but I can't help loving that man of mine. It's really da 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 da, and when he goes away, sweet, that's a rainy day. But when he comes back, the day is fine. The sun will shine, and can't come on to me, my own without him. Angel made love to me, and I can't help loving that man of mine. There's no one like him. No, I can't help loving and loving on. I just can't help loving, yeah, of that man of mine. I love that man, that man of
Tiffany Craig. Believing that her doctor brother and she make a great team because medicine heals the body and comedy heals the soul is our next contestant, Miss Northwest Oklahoma, Michelle Williams.
Hi, everybody. Well, Johnny won't be needing that anymore. Here I am at the Miss Oklahoma pageant. Man, I've got to tell you something. That really does a lot for your self-esteem. Now, I used to suffer from really low self-esteem. I thought nobody cared that I was even alive. Then, I missed 2 car payments. And you know, being at the Miss Oklahoma pageant, you've got to be extremely conscious of what to wear. But these days, it's hard to know what's in. There's long skirts, short skirts, big sweaters, crop tops, sequins, leather. Frankly, I just base my fashion taste on what doesn't itch. And to wear some of those 90s fashions, you've got to be just the right size and just the right shape. I hate that because I hate to exercise. In fact, the only exercise I even remotely enjoy doing is jogging. My memory. And did you know that there's actually a reason why women talk more than men? It's true, there is a physical connection between the right and left sides of a woman's brain that actually enables women to speak twice as much as men. Unfortunately, because of this same difference, the men only hear half of what we say. And other difference is estrogen. Now, estrogen is that hormone causing certain distinct female characteristics, such as the ability to bear children and the ability not to watch football. And how many of you are parents? Well, I have finally come to a conclusion about parents. No matter how old you get, in your parents' minds, you will always have the wisdom and emotional maturity of Beaver Cleaver. And how many of you are concerned about the environment? My grandmother is. She is really into recycling. In fact, she's even recycled her age 3 times. And my mom is ready to become a grandma. Okay. But she's constantly picking on me about being 24 and not having a boyfriend. Hey, I had a boyfriend once, but I treated him like a dog. Then I realized he wasn't that loyal. Well, since then, I haven't really dated much, and I told my mom, hey, I'm just playing hard to get. She told me at my age, I should be playing beat the clock. Now, about my grandmother, even though she is health conscious, she stays completely away from health foods. She won't eat anything that is all natural. Why? At her age, she needs all the preservatives she can get.
Michelle Williams. Here to express her way of achieving success by singing Jennifer Holliday's A Dream with Your Name on It is Miss Tulsa, Tamara Parkhurst.
Stay strong, I tell myself, when things are going wrong. Times I long to be a winner, and I see my chances growing dimmer. I hold on, I hang on, 'cause there's a dream out there with your name on it. There's a wish somewhere just waiting for you. There's a star in the night whose light will be shining brighter when that dream with your name on it comes true. Stand tall, don't you be afraid. You know you're sure to find your way. When that voice that's deep inside you says to take a chance, that's what you got to do. Follow your heart, go where it leads you. It's telling you, it's telling you there's a dream out there with your name on it. Oh, and it's waiting for you. There's a star in the night whose light will be shining brighter. That dream with your name on it. Oh, when that dream with your name on it. Oh, when that dream with your name on it comes. When it comes
great, aren't they? And we're halfway through our talent portion of this year's Miss Oklahoma pageant. It's hard to believe, isn't it? But there's lots more to come. Now, here's a word from your Oklahoma Country Ford dealers. Think Ford first.
I'm Wendell Fry, and I'm a school teacher at Antlers High School. As a hobby, I've been writing outdoor columns on hunting, fishing, and camping for 25 years. I shopped every model that's made, and I did research on them, and I crawled under them to see if I had ground clearance to get me in rough country, and this is the best truck I think is made in America. I think that this pickup will do anything that you would ever want any pickup to do. If I won the lottery today and they told me to go out and buy any kind of truck in the world, I'd buy this very truck right here. That's what I'd do.
You gotta think, really think about what that smoke does to you, baby. You gotta think, really think about what that drink does to you, baby. You gotta think.
For a healthy future, be good to your baby now. If you're pregnant, don't smoke or drink.
You have to give us healthy future, healthy future, healthy future. Because hey, your baby now for a healthy future, you gotta think.
Playing a flute arrangement combining the haunting Shenandoah with the foot-stomping dueling banjos is Elizabeth Mosley, Miss Norman. lovely. Half a moment with the one you love is worth more than a lifetime of what might have been. Singing Andrew Lloyd Webber's Half a Moment is Miss Grand Lake Keeley Fry.
Half a moment we are together. I shall want no one else and nothing more. Half a moment I shall treasure. Keep it locked away for some future rainy day. Should you leave me with just this moment, in my mind I shall come to it unknown, like some picture taken in my childhood. Half a moment spent with you. Countless vivid memories spin before my view, like some toy kaleidoscope images of you. Time looks kindly on a fleeting lover. They can turn the brightest star into a day, turn a moment to a lifetime, making it to last, blending the future with the past. We're together, almost like magic, even though the moment is too few. I shall save it till I have another, making one whole moment with you.
Keeley Fry.
Same deal, same place, same deal, same taste. Different, different.
Here's a whole lot of different. 5 Arby's regular roast beef sandwiches, only $5. That's 5 sandwiches piled high with our famous lean, fresh sliced roast beef, only $5 for a limited time. Or,
Same food, but Arby's is different.
hey, different is good.
Get your opening night $3 off coupons for Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus only at Arby's.
I'm Stanley J. Barbie. I'm a rancher farmer, Beaver County, Oklahoma. We use our Ford trucks to haul hay, haul water, haul equipment, haul cattle, and we need something that is reliable. Ford trucks have always been that reliability that we have come to trust. The weather in the Panhandle can be very severe. We've had 2 Chevys, but they didn't hold up for us. I would never leave the Panhandle in Beaver County, and I'll always drive a Ford.
For all master control operators, the program is running at this time 6 minutes long. The program is running 6 minutes long at this time. For all master control operators, the Miss Oklahoma pageant is running 6 minutes long at this time. We are running 6 minutes long at this time.
Performing a lyrical dance. No. The charismatic Phantom draws Christine into his power with his music of the night, singing this breathtaking song from Phantom of the Opera, Miss Stevens County, Carissa Copeland.
Music shall surround you. Hear it, feel it, closing in around you. Open up your mind, let your fantasies unwind in this darkness which you know you cannot fight. The darkness of the music of the night. Let your mind start a journey to a strange new world. Leave all thoughts of the world you knew before. Close your eyes and let music save you. Sensation, let the dream begin, let your darker side give in to the power of the music that I write, the power of the music of the night. Copeland. And now, performing a lyrical dance to the power-packed 90s version of When a Man Loves a Woman, is Miss Tulsa State Fair, Lisa Groeschel.
Keep his mind on nothing else. He trades the world for the good things found. If she is bad, he can't see it. She can do no wrong. Turn his back on his best friend, he puts her down. When a man loves a woman, ought to be. When a man loves a woman, I give you everything I've got. Trying to hold on to your precious love. Baby, baby, please don't treat me bad. Yes, when a man loves a woman, I know exactly how it feels. Just baby,
Lisa Groeschel. Dealing with a lost love takes time, but eventually our inner strengths prevail. Here to sing What Did I Have That I Don't Have Now is Miss Oklahoma City, Erin Patterson.
What did I have that I don't have? What did he like that I've lost track of? What did I do that I don't do the way I did before? What isn't there that once was there? What have I got? A great big lack of something in me that he could see and beckons to him no more. Oh, I'm just a victim of time, obsolete in my prime, out of date and outlast from the past. What did he love that there's none of? What did I lose the sweet warm knack of? Wouldn't I be the late great me if I knew all? What did I have? I don't have now. What did he like that I'm not like? Where was that charm that I've run dry of? What would I give if my own know-how still knew all? What did I have? I don't have. What did he see that's gone now? What did I have? I don't have now. That I don't have.
Erin Patterson.
Well, that concludes our talent portion of this evening's pageant. Stay tuned for Evening Gown. It's next. But right now, let's recognize another one of our sponsors, your local Diet Pepsi bottler. You've got the right one, baby. Uh-huh.
You You know, there's real magic in Diet Pepsi. It's got that special aha ingredient. Got the right one, baby. Hey. Okay, girls. Now, what's that magic ingredient?
With 100% uh-huh.
The children of Oklahoma deserve a healthy future.
The Oklahoma State Medical Association is proud to join our First Lady in bringing a special message to all parents with children under the age of 2.
Every Oklahoma child's vaccinations are due by 2.
See your local physician or call your local health department.
At the county health department, your shots are free.
For the location of the health department nearest you, call 1-800-522-0203.
For all Miss Oklahoma Pageant Network stations, we are running 6 minutes long. At this time, the Miss Oklahoma Pageant is running 6 minutes long. For all stations on the Miss Oklahoma Pageant, we are running 6 minutes long. At this time, the Miss Oklahoma Pageant is running 6 minutes long.
And welcome back. Now here's Lisa Cornett Shelton with Richard Cox and the Miss Oklahoma Orchestra in a wonderful song. It's almost like being in love.
What a day this has been. What a rare mood I'm in. Why, it's almost like being in love. There's a smile on my face for the whole human race. Why, it's almost like being in love. All the music of life seems to be like a bell that is ringing for me. And from the way that I feel when that bell starts to peal, I would swear I was falling, swear I was falling. Why, it's almost like being in love. Oh, the music of life seems to be like a bell that is ringing for me. And from the way that I feel when that bell starts to peal, I would swear I was falling, swear I was falling. Why, it's almost like being in love.
15% of the contestants' score is tallied in onstage personality and evening gown competition. Tonight, each contestant will present a 20-second talk on her critical issues platform. Asking the questions tonight is Mignon Merchant Ball. Beginning evening gown competition, Miss Kawita Brenna Williams.
Brenna, you support organ donation for transplantation. How can a potential donor be confident that saving their own life will take priority over obtaining an organ?
First of all, everyone must get the facts about organ donation. The ramifications of signing the back of your driver's license is truly an altruistic motive. There are a series of tests that go through to prove that one is tragically brain dead, and a next of kin must sign a written release before anything takes place. Don't take your organs to heaven. Heaven knows we need them here.
Miss Oklahoma City University, DeShermy Carter.
You feel that funding for breast cancer research must be increased. Why do you think this research is not receiving the funding it deserves?
The answer to receiving funding and the reason it's not receiving awareness is because there is no awareness. I would speak to the government and the private sector in order to increase breast cancer funding because I can tell them about my personal experience. Thank you.
Miss Stroud, Tiffany Craig.
Tiffany, you have advocated the mainstreaming of special education students. What would you say to parents who fear that this practice adversely affects the education of other students?
The very first thing that I would say is pay attention, expect the best, and do it. These children deserve a right to their public education. For success in the adult life, success in the school has been a proven predictor, and this would be the very same for special children.
Miss Northwest Oklahoma, Michelle Williams.
Michelle, you are concerned about the decline in the care of the elderly. What steps would you like to see taken that would ensure nursing homes comply with basic health regulations and basic human ethics?
The first thing we need to do is increase those standards. We need to make sure that every one of them comply by having spontaneous and unannounced visits to these nursing homes and getting rid of what I call the exclusionary rule, meaning that when someone goes to the nursing home and finds something wrong, they can report it all, not just what they're there to look for.
Miss Tulsa, Tamara Parkhurst.
Tamara, you support the appointment of courtroom advocates for abused children. What special training should be required for an individual to work as an advocate?
I think most people, as I did, should undergo at least 23 hours of training, meeting with healthcare professionals, social workers, doctors who have dealt with these children to find out the statistics and find out how you can detect forms of abuse in these children. Thank
Elizabeth Mosley.
Elizabeth, you have concluded that loneliness is among the greatest problems facing children today. Who should be addressing this social problem?
We all have a responsibility in giving our children a better future. They are lonely and they're confused. We need to realize that we do have that responsibility and provide them with that love and encouragement that they deserve so they can have a better future.
Miss Grand Lake, Keeley Fry.
You believe it is important to develop self-esteem in those children who have suffered from abuse. What type of programs could be developed to help instill a feeling of self-worth in these children?
I think programs in the schools and especially in the home, I think it's important that we realize as parents that we need to encourage our children in every way, let them know that they have a part in society and that they're very important, as well as in the schools.
Stevens County, Carissa Copeland.
Carissa, you support self-imposed ethical standards for the media. What would prevent journalistic ethics from conflicting with the public's right to know?
I believe that as journalists, we must self-impose a code of ethics. The government cannot do it, but we must self-impose a code of ethics which will balance the public's right to know with the individual's right to privacy.
Miss Tulsa State Fair, Lisa Groeschel.
Lisa, you have indicated that you would encourage people to give of themselves. What do you think motivates people to be volunteers?
Being a volunteer is so important because we can benefit people we reach out to, but we can also benefit ourselves. It's so wonderful to give to the society that gives back to us, and I believe that volunteerism is one way that we can give back to God with the talents and abilities that He has blessed us with.
Miss Oklahoma City, Erin Patterson.
Erin, you have proposed that the government provide job counseling for the homeless. How could individuals who are unemployable be helped?
Well, first of all, we need to realize, since I'm also a self-esteem advocate, we need to give these people hope. Not only should it be the government's responsibility, it should be our responsibility to make them feel human. And that's the most important, to make them want to get off their feet and get back into the workforce.
There's a change going on, it's a brand new day, like rolling thunder. Oklahoma's really breaking through in a winning way. Forward first, think number one. Oklahoma and America, we're coming on strong. Have you driven a Ford lately? Think forward first.
For the last time, name the secret ingredient that gives Diet Pepsi an unfair advantage.
Uh-huh.
Well, what is it?
It's like this, baby. You know it's uh-huh, 'cause the taste says uh-huh, baby.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
You got the right one, baby.
With 100% uh-huh.
The Miss Oklahoma pageant is now running 3 minutes long. All master control operators, pay attention. This program is now running 3 minutes long. The Miss Oklahoma pageant is now running 3 minutes long. The Miss Oklahoma pageant is now running 3 minutes long. The Miss Oklahoma pageant is now running 3 minutes long. The Miss Oklahoma pageant is now running 3 minutes long.
She is Susan Powell. And earlier this week, we caught up with Miss America 1980, Cheryl Pruitt-Salem. And we talked to her about what's going on in the minds of these young contestants in these final moments of competition.
At this point, the girls are either very, very nervous because all the competition is over, or they're as cool as a cucumber and so thankful that it's all behind them and they have nothing else to do but just stand here and the judges call out their wonderful names. That's what they're thinking, of course, and that's what we always think when I was competing as Miss Mississippi every time, even though I lost a few times. Every time I thought I was going to be the winner, so I was all prepared. And then I didn't win the first time, and I finally won Mississippi the second time. And by the time I got to Atlantic City, and they got ready to call out all the names of the winners and the runners-up, I just knew I was going to be the winner, and I just kept telling myself, now don't you step out till Bert calls your name. And I didn't step out till he called my name, and I just looked so surprised, and I was so excited to win. But the girls have had a wonderful week, and it's a wonderful time. Some of the girls will not have done as well as others, and some will do great all week long, but the best part about the pageant, the best part about the system, is that hopefully it helps every girl focus in on who she is, what she's capable of doing, what she is capable of becoming in life, and hopefully the pageant weeks help her become more of what she's called to be. God's a good God, and he puts within each one of those girls the ability to be all that they want to be, and that week's a great week to help that come from the heart to the surface, and then hopefully to the crown on their head.
Words of wisdom. Well, whatever is on the minds of our contestants at this moment, the ensemble tells us love will save the day.
Sometimes life can make you crazy. It can really put your body to the test. You try so hard to make sure everything goes right, but you find you only wind up with a mess. It's a common situation, even though you feel abandoned and alone. Child, you ain't the first to experience a hurt, so don't panic when you hit the danger zone. What you need's a little change of heart, change of heart. Forget your fear and frustration. Love will always play the greater part, greater part. When your battles weigh you down, here's my advice. When you're feeling down and out, and you've got troubles on your mind, love will save the day. When you're feeling full of doubt, and fear has got you in a bind, love will save the day. When your world's falling apart, all you have to do is say a prayer and love will save the day. There's an answer in your heart, so let your light shine on right here and love will save the day. 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 Many things in this world bring you down. It's a wonder you can make it through the day. You can't sleep because your problems are too deep, and there's always something getting in the way. And when you turn on the evening news, mass confusion is the only thing you'll see. Well, there's no question that we need a new direction, because we all could use some peace and harmony. What you need's a little change of heart, change of heart. Forget your fear and frustration. Love will always play the greater part, greater part. When you're
pleasure to present the Kiwanis Club of Tulsa's Quality of Life Award in the amount of $500. The Quality of Life Award is presented to that woman in our pageant who has been selected because she has made a significant contribution to improving the quality of life in her own community through involvement in civic and charitable projects. On behalf of the Kiwanis Club of Tulsa, I am happy to present a $500 scholarship to Miss Stroud Tiffany Craig. The Miss Oklahoma pageant has asked the judges to recognize those local pageant representatives who gave outstanding talent performances Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday nights. These are called non-finalist talent awards. Tonight, we have 6 winners, each receiving a $200 scholarship to the school of her choice. They are Miss Jenks Silver Claytor, Miss University of Tulsa Marnie Ward, Miss Clinton Jennifer Travis, Miss Red Carpet Country Amber Talbot, Miss Arkansas Valley Leslie Barecki, and Miss Shawnee Carrie Wright. Congratulations. Last year, a beautifully poised and talented singer completely captivated the judges. She represented her local pageant, which was Stroud. Here she is, making her final appearance as Miss Oklahoma 1991, Gina Lynn Smith.
One chapter of my life to a close. It is a chapter filled with a sense of accomplishment and a sense of pride that mere words cannot describe. From my work on the Governor's Commission on Volunteerism to teaching children the difference they can personally make in helping save our planet, the title of Miss Oklahoma has opened many doors for me. To all of the young women competing tonight, I challenge you to see the opportunities that lie ahead of you, opportunities found in the talent and intelligence you each possess. And to the one lucky young woman who begins a new chapter in her life tonight, I challenge you to see this title not as a reward, but as a responsibility to make a difference in yourself and the world in which you live. To the people of the state of Oklahoma, I thank you for welcoming me into your communities, your homes, and your hearts. You have allowed me to make the difference I was capable of making, and we were able to do it together. And I thank God for providing this opportunity in my life. He is the reason I am here. Thank you, and I love you all.
Gina has given us many gifts as Miss Oklahoma, but in just a few moments, a new Miss Oklahoma will be announced. Right now, we want to give you an opportunity to order the Miss Oklahoma Pageant Program book. If you'd like, send a check or money order. It's $8 to 8908 South Dale, Tulsa, Zip code is 74137, or call 1-988-918-492-9595. We'll be right back after these commercial messages.
Vacation experience of a lifetime. The Shepherd of the Hills, Branson, Missouri.
Well, it's hard to believe, but we understand the judges have made their decision. I know it's been a tough one. Now let's join Susan Powell on stage. Susan.
The judges have cast their ballots, and at this moment they are being tabulated by the auditors. Before we get to that all-important decision, let's review our finalists. One of them will be Miss Oklahoma 1992. Miss Kawita Brenna Williams.
Brenna sang So Long Dearie from Hello Dolly.
Miss Oklahoma City University DeShermy Carter.
DeShermy sang The Star Spangled Banner.
Miss Stroud Tiffany Craig.
Tiffany sang Can't Help Lovin' That Man.
Miss Northwest Oklahoma Michelle Williams.
Michelle did a comedy routine.
Miss Tulsa, Tamara Parkhurst.
Tamara sang A Dream with Your Name on It.
Miss Norman, Elizabeth Mosley.
Elizabeth played a flute medley, Shenandoah, and Doolin banjos.
Miss Grand Lake, Keely Fry.
Keely sang Half a Moment.
Miss Stevens County, Carissa Copeland.
Carissa sang Music of the Night.
Miss Tulsa State Fair, Lisa Groeschel.
Lisa danced to When a Man Loves a Woman.
Miss Oklahoma City, Erin Patterson.
Erin sang What Did I Have I Don't Have Now.
Well, the moment of decision has arrived. May I have the results, please? The fourth runner-up and winner of the $2,000 Sylvie Insurance Company Scholarship is Erin Patterson, Miss Oklahoma City. Third runner-up and winner of the $3,000 Frank B. Hall and Company and Victor V. Graff Scholarship is Tiffany Craig, Miss Stroud. The second runner-up and winner of the $5,000 Mid-Continent Casualty Company and Flint Charitable Trust Scholarship is Keely Fry, Miss Grand Lake. The first runner-up and winner of the $10,000 Phillips Petroleum Company Scholarship is Tamara Parkhurst, Miss Tulsa. Ladies and gentlemen, one of these 6 young ladies is our new Miss Oklahoma. Whomever she may be, the remaining semifinalists will each receive a trophy and a $1,000 scholarship to the school of her choice. The winner of a $15,000 scholarship from the Kiwanis Club of Tulsa in memory of Cheston S. Heath and the use of a 1992 Talon from Crown Auto World for the duration of her year is Miss Oklahoma City University DeShermy Carter.
Jeremy Carter, Miss Oklahoma City University, 21 years old. She sang the Star-Spangled Banner, as you might remember. Evening started out with 43 outstanding contestants from all over the state of Oklahoma. And this year, for the first time in a long, long time, everyone's been able to see that on television. So we're so glad you could join us as a television audience. Again, Miss Oklahoma 1992, Jeremy Carter, Miss OCU, will be competing in Atlantic City this September. We know she'll do well and certainly wish her well. Thanks again for being with us tonight. It's been a great evening and hope to see you next year. Good night, everyone.